It's another Sunday, it's another brawl, what are we doing?
Nonsense Rumble!
That's absolutely right, Rick. We have a special category today. Do you want to reveal it to the audience?
Yeah, we are doing a bug. An insect, not necessarily an insect, but something that would be classed as a bug if you're a kid. Scaled up to kaiju size.
Yeah, so we're talking like skyscraper size, potentially. Bigger than a house, basically. Basically, we had this discussion like 2 seconds ago. Rick put it perfectly. It's an equalizer.
Yeah, so if you're going to pick a gnat, well, bad pick, but like it's just one that's something that's very small, and you're putting it up against a dung beetle, also a bad pick, but it's just a lot bigger than a gnat, they're sized up to the same scale.
Yeah, so they're not getting any special powers, they're not automatically getting armoured or have laser beams. We're just using kaiju scale because it's cool sounding.
And we're ignoring the square cube law, so anything that could fly can still fly, anything that doesn't collapse under its own weight still doesn't collapse under its own weight.
I didn't even feel the need to specify that, but, you know, there are some pedantic fucks out there.
Yep.
So that being said, for those of you unfamiliar with the show, what we do is we don't talk about our weeks, that's a different show. We pick a category, which Rick just helpfully explained to you all, and we pick characters, creatures, objects, things that apply to this category and argue why our pick would beat your pick. Usually we have honourable mentions, so with that in mind, what is your honourable mention today, Rick, if any?
My honourable mention today is the scorpion. It has both pincers and a venomous tail, and I think it would otherwise be a pretty good pick if it weren't for the one that I've actually chosen.
That's very interesting and kind of worrying, because a scorpion is a strong fucking pick.
Scorpion is a strong pick.
That being said, I'm kind of bothered that you've just said scorpion and didn't, specify a species.
Oh, just scorpions in general,
No, Rick, no, you have to be specific, because you've got those with big claws and little tails, and those with big tails and little claws.
Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. I didn't think how hard enough on what the scorpion would be, other than just being a scorpion. Jeff the Scorpion.
Fortunately, it's your honourable mention, so you don't have to endure my questions.
Yeah. How about you? What's your honourable mention today?
My honourable mention is an orchid mantis, because I've been a bit more specific than not at all.
Yeah. Mantises are generally pretty good picks.
They are. They're pretty neat. They are, however, ambush predators by their very nature, so going in a one-on-one straight-up fight probably not going to go in its favour. I picked the orchid mantis because they're the prettiest.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what an orchid mantis looks like. They're those really cool pink ones that look like really bright flowers.
Yeah, and I do love, mantises' eyes. They always look like they're looking at you, because they are, but because they're always looking at everything. And it just so happens to be that when you're looking at the bit of the eye that you can see, that's got a direct line straight down, so it looks like there's a dark dot where the eye is.
Oh, I see. Is that the reason?
Yeah, so that dark dot is everywhere on the eye if you're looking at it from any angle.
Damn. That's pretty good as well at warding off, potential threats to be like, oh, it can see me, I better not strike.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. But yeah, those are our honourable mentions. Both pretty decent picks. Rick, let's get to brass tacks, shall we? Who are you actually putting in the ring?
Well, you picked a mantis that looks cool. I'm picking a mantis that looks even cooler. I'm picking the rainbow mantis shrimp.
That's not an insect bug.
That'd be a bug type, though.
A shrimp is in a shrimp that lives underwater.
Yeah.
How's it going to fight?
This has the claws that can punch so hard and so fast that they boil water and crack glass.
Okay, but how's it going to fight? Because my thing can't go underwater and your thing can't come out of water.
Well, we're giving it kaiju powers. It's going to be punching the air. It's going to be less powerful than punching water. It does it so hard that even if it doesn't hit your shell and crack it, because it does, it will probably stun you by shockwaving nearby. These things are so OP.
Yeah, but they have to be right next to the thing, Rick.
Not super close, but yeah.
The actual creature has to be pretty damn close. Have you ever seen these in action?
Yeah, they just kind of knock and things die.
Yeah, but they have to be. You've seen how close they are, right? They're not fucking miles away.
Yeah. So, have you got ranged abilities on your guy? What's your pick today?
I'm just bothered that you've gone with a shrimp, which I don't think is a bug. It'd be a fish-type Pokemon.
Okay, well, we'll see how your pick does.
I'm not even bothered about that at the moment. I'm just saying a shrimp isn't a bug. It's not.
I mean, it's got all those legs. It's got an exoskeleton.
Where's the shrimp Pokemon that's a bug type?
Yanma.
Yanma?
I mean, look at what it looks like.
Yanma? It's a dragonfly, isn't it?
Yeah, but like dragonflies are just.
Don't you dare say they're just fucking land shrimp, because they're not.
Yeah, there's sky shrimp.
That is not a shrimp, Rick. It's a dragonfly. You can't use this as an example of a shrimp Pokemon.
And lobsters are just scorpion mermaids.
I'm gonna fucking stab you. Like, in what world is a shrimp a bug? By our definition. By your definition.
I mean, it looks like one to me.
You're wrong. Why would a shrimp be a bug-type Pokemon? Show me a shrimp that's a bug.
I mean, look at them. Look at all the frickin'
No.
legs.
Show me a Pokemon that looks like a shrimp that is a bug-type Pokemon.
Nincada. I don't know.
That's definitely a cricket.
Yeah, it's a cricket. It's a cicada, isn't it?
There you go. Which is a type of cricket.
Yeah.
You can't even use Whimsipod. That's a pill bug.
Yeah. Like Anorith isn't even bug type. Anorith is bug type.
Yeah, but it's also definitely not a shrimp.
Yeah, but it's very definitely like styled after that kind of shit. Little bastards that stick on the bottom of a lake or an ocean or whatever.
Listen, the only reason why I'm, for the benefit of the audience, the only reason I'm so frustrated about this why I'm hung up on this specific example is Rick's own definition was, would it be a bug-type Pokemon? And then he picked something that wouldn't be.
Like, I think it would, like bug fighting.
It wouldn't, no, would it? It'd be water. That tends to be how these things go.
Yeah, I guess Clauncher's just mono water, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's not a shrimp.
Yeah, well, it's a lobster, but yeah.
Yeah, are we going to do this game? Is a lobster a shrimp?
Probably not. It's more, a lobster's more like a cockroach, ain't it?
A lobster's a crustacean.
Yeah, but crustaceans are just pressurized bugs.
They're fucking not. That's not how that works at all.
Yeah, there's sea bugs.
I'm genuinely upset with you. Like, I'm failing to think of words because of how annoyed your lack of logic is being. Or not even a lack of logic. You're using a type of logic, but the logic is fundamentally flawed.
Yeah, fundamentally fuzzy.
Anyway, I'm going to let you have the shrimp that you're using because honestly, I just kind of want this. I don't want to end on a DQ or a like fucking fucky wucky fuzzy wuzzy. Oh shit, can I say that?
You can say fucky wucky. It's fine.
That's not the word I was on about, but sure. Cause it used to be something that what's his name used to do in Dad's Army. Used to call people,
okay.
Used to say fuzzy wuzzy. I'm like, shit, is that a slur?
I don't think fuzzy wuzzy is a slur.
No, neither do I. But I'm kind of whatever. But I'm letting you have it. But I want it on record that by Rick's own logic, he's wrong.
Sure. So, what are you going to fight my rainbow mantis shrimp with?
I'm going to fight you with a bombardier beetle.
A bombardier beetle. So, does these fly?
No.
Okay.
Well, and some types might be able to fly, but the one I'm thinking of doesn't.
And what does it bombard with?
Acid.
Okay.
So there are two types of bombardier beetles, and the type of bombardier beetle I'm going to pick is the one that pretty much fires a long stream of acid. The other type is they're called bombardier beetles because they just sort of go and spray acid all around. It's gross.
Yeah, I've just seen a photo of it in action, and yeah, that's a lot of acid.
Yeah. Now times that by kaiju size.
Yeah, a lot of acid from the arse. That's taking a building out.
Oh yeah. So my logic was to forever be a long range pick, and bombardier beetles are fucking metal.
Yeah, they are.
They won't do much harm to a person, but they'll fucking hurt.
Yeah, I've seen one like compared to a guy's finger. It doesn't even. It's like the size of a fingernail, and it's spraying its arse at his knuckle.
But to other insects and things that don't really have skin and are quite vulnerable, that acid
and
is
breathe
more
through their
enough to do
skin.
Damage. That's true. Although we're being a bit fucky wucky with breathing because you've picked an underwater creature.
Well, it still has to breathe through its skin essentially. So yeah, that's like even worse for it.
Listen, I don't know enough about shrimp to argue that point, but it sounds incorrect.
Sure.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not biologically up to snuff on shrimp, which might be proven in the comments when someone goes, Devon, you idiot, shrimps are bugs.
But yeah, I think you nailed it earlier that the shrimp having to be up close and personal for it to do its big knock knock who's there, oh it's your insides, is going to be its big downfall because it's going to get zoned out by the bombardier's acid spray.
Pretty much, like I will acknowledge that. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't have to make contact with something to give it usually it's a stunning blow. It's not a death blow, but we're scaling things up, so we'll call it a death blow just because. because it makes life simpler. But it does have to get pretty damn close.
Yeah, like the stun only needs to happen once, and then it can just leisurely close the distance and do the death blow, is what I was thinking of. Because, like, as soon as something's stunned, like, yeah, you got all the time in the world.
Yeah, and, like, comparing it to your own honourable mention, like, a scorpion would have to get a sting in with its tail, which has a bit of range, but not a lot.
Yeah, it's only got the range that the tail is.
A spider wouldn't do much good against this, because even if it was like a wolf spider, which can run really quickly, I think it would probably just get counterblowed before it could do any damage. I think Sod's Law says that I've accidentally picked the perfect counter to the mantis shrimp, which I still maintain is not a bug.
Yeah, I think you picked a good one this time. I think the mantis shrimp wins. No,
What?
it doesn't. No,
What?
the bombardier beetle wins.
You can't do this to me, Rick. No.
Yeah, your poor little heart. Bombardier beetle wins.
I was generally concerned you'd pick a horrible-looking spider for this, because that means I'd have to look at a horrible-looking spider while making the graphics.
Nah, I picked a cool-looking thing that you can put a cool-looking picture of.
Yeah. Like, fun fact, if you have mantis shrimp, you can't have a glass tank.
No, because they punch through it.
And they're dumb and don't know any better.
Yeah, they don't know that it's going to drain and they're going to die.
Yeah, I'll concede, Rick, you picked a very interesting pick, but it's definitely not a bug.
Yeah, and when else am I going to be able to pick a rainbow mantis shrimp?
I mean, we've now set a precedent for picking animals. As long as we scale them up or change them so it doesn't just feel like we're dogfighting with wildlife, I think it's fine. That being said, mantis shrimp is out now.
Yeah, true. Well, for me, at least.
This is true, but pick like ocean creature, scaled up great white shark against scaled up mantis shrimp. Mantis shrimp would probably win.
Yeah.
But that's a discussion for another day, I think. Join us again next week, where we're moving into the spooky month of October and might have themed episodes.
We may indeed. Bye, everybody.